Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and join me play chess in our video.
So in this game I am playing with the black pieces, in which my opponent plays e4, which I answered with e5. Next what he did was d3, which is the king's pawn opening. I then did knight to c6 for my knight to be able to get out and be able to move for a king and destroy my pawn structure. So then I answered it with a bishop to c5, which is not really. Next he did was queen to f3, which was an inaccuracy according to the engine, but that kind of made me feel a little bit weird because it's kind of scary for a queen to get out first. Not bishop to e2, which was really unexpected for me because players doesn't really do that much. So then I was not familiar with this moves, so I just moved with pawn to h6, which defends my knight from being pinned. Which what surprised me next is queen to g3, which is very scary, and actually the engine said that it was inaccuracy. So yeah, I kind of panicked at this point and then moved my bishop back to f8. So my opponent next did was knight to h3, which was a miss. I didn't understand why that was a miss though. I really don't. But I think that knight to h3 is a very bad move because it puts your knight on the side and it doesn't really do much right now. Next I did was the best move, which is a d5. d5, I was planning to take my queen out now because I think my queen is going to be very powerful at that point. So he took me d5, I took with the queen. Next he developed his knight. Why did he develop his knight? I asked myself that as well. So why did he develop his knight? Why there? He is developing his knight in a very bad positions. His two knights are in not good positions, but yeah, I got a mistake. I took h3, but I don't know why that was a mistake according to the engine, but I think it was great. Next he took with the queen, and I did bishop to c5, so that's good. Well, I was planning to interact now, so it's kind of safe and sanely develop my and somehow develop my bishop in the process. Next my opponent did was he put her queen back there, maybe planning the same plan as he was did, and then I now interrupt because it was very safe to interrupt at this point. Next he took his knight out to b3 to be able to put his bishop to the very good position and the queen combination. I don't know what to do. So I just did with a knight to e7, in which giving up my pawn, but I was planning for something different. Because of that, my opponent did a very different move, which was knight back c5, which should have just took the pawn by now, but it did not. So I just took the knight first, and then now I took the pawn, which was very expected. So I did my plan, and it did great. I took the queen first, but according to the engine, it was just a good move. I should have just took the bishop, I think, maybe. So then took my queen, I took his queen, he took my queen, said I found an opportunity to take a rook, so took also my rook with bishop. I took his bishop, and then he entered, which was a very bad blunder. I took this pawn from him, and then he blunders every single time in this position. From this, he just blunders every time. So I attacked my knight, I backed up my knight, and then he attacked my knight again. I put my knight in an attacking position, and then he blundered again. So I took the pawn, a free pawn, and then just pushed the pawn, which was according was a excellent move. Yes, but yeah, I think it was excellent as well. I did push my pawn as well to protect the square, so we can fight for the square if he ever goes forward. So next what he did was attack my knight, in which I ran, and then he ran his bishop. his bishop. Shit, I lost. He ran his bishop and I pushed my other knight. Knight is too powerful at my point right here. So next he ran with his rook. I was attacking. I was attacking rook again. So next thing I did was attack his rook because it is attackable. It is attackable, and they put this rook in a bad position at some point. And then followed up with another attack, double attack with a pawn and bishop and a rook, the pawn and the rook, so that he can't defend both. So he back with the bishop. I took the pawn and didn't even take back because it's gonna be a very bad position for him. It takes back. So now I found the opportunity to use my rook because my rook wasn't very active in my gameplay. So I used my rook now, defended the knight, planning with a very good. I think it was a very good plan. So next I checked. With my knight, the king, I checked the king, and then I did not expect that he would go there. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm still winning point. And then next thing I did is put my knight there, hoping for an exchange. And then next thing he did was push the pawn, which I did not understand. So I just took the pawn, he took the pawn back, and then I defended my pawn, which was being attacked by his rook. Next thing I thought was nothing. Next thing he did was bishop to h3, which was, I didn't understand that. I thought it was literally a blunder. The engine said it was good, but I thought it was a blunder because now I can exchange my knight for the bishop. The next thing I did, very good position for me, very great, because I will never lose at this point now. So next thing I did was try to exchange our rooks because I have a very good advantage, and I'm going to make a queen with two pawns that does not have any enemy pawns at the front of his face. I would even give up my knight at this point. Anyways, and my knight backed up and I attacked my knight again. I defended it with a pawn, which was the best move, and then he pushed his pawn there, pushed my pawn. This is very bad at accuracy, and then he pushed his king there, which was, I think we both did not see this happening right now before our eyes. So yeah, I just pushed the pawn there, pushed his pawn again. I checked him to lock his king up there, and then I thought that maybe he would go en passant. So yeah, he did en passant, and I took the en passant. Then next thing he did was a real bad mistake. He literally didn't see this checkmate, and I didn't also see this checkmate for a little bit while, and then it took me like a few minutes, maybe seconds. It took me a few seconds. I didn't use my knight very well. So yeah, I saw what I was spinning with my knight, and yeah, there was checkmate. So that's all, guys. I think it was a very fun game full of blunders, mistakes, with lesser lessons to learn. Don't have lessons to learn in this video, but yeah, I hope you had fun. Thanks for watching.